Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Come to play some games and maybe pull the Charizard. A place to make some friends. I hope it never ends. Card Party.
Find at the show that no matter what, you're gonna bring the energy. What will you trade? What games do you play? What's inside is gonna be a mystery, but you won't regret what you collect at CARDPARTY. What's that spell? Card party, card party, card party. Card party, card party, card party, card party, card party. Come on down, it's the talk of the town. Everybody comes and stays up late. Show me what you got, you better take your shot. I need that card, would you be open to trade? You won't regret the cards you get at CARDPARTY. Because card party, 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 card party. Card party, 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 card CARDPARTY.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Card Party YouTube channel for Card Party Seattle Countdown Show. We are officially 9 days away. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Gonzo, and tonight I am with the incredible co-hosts of mine coming up for the live streams during Card Party weekend, BrittdayCollects. Britt, how are you doing?
I'm doing really good. I'm really excited for Card Party. That hype reel just got me even more excited.
It's a hype reel. That is its job.
It got me hype. It did its job.
It got you hype. It got me. Your hype is getting me hyped. I could see your face. You're so excited. It is incredible. It is contagious. Well, like I said,
I was smiling the whole time. Like I was watching it. Yeah. I can't wait for us to do it again. That was so much fun last time.
Yes, we did have so much fun in Tampa that the eCam team who ran it and helped us do it live, they were still up in the air for Seattle to have him come by and we were going to do it or not. But we made it so much fun for them. They decided, you know what, we're going to do 2 shows one weekend and they're going to have a team come out for Card Party so you and I and many others can go live again for the people who cannot make it. I'm so excited. What are you hoping we do again during the live stream?
I'm really hoping we get to do the binder reviews again because I had so much fun doing that, like seeing the kids' binders and everything and being able to give them something. That was a lot of fun, but I cannot lie. My complete favorite segment was when we each went into teams and we were doing like the scavenger hunt, running around like on the vendor floor. Like that was so much fun. I hope something like that can happen again. Also, well, I saw you, Ken.
I can. Well, we had teams. You did not. You and Coop did not. Oh, that's right. You did have a team. Coop's Collections Coop did not have a team because he went first.
He was by himself.
Yeah, he was by himself. He went first, and then I went, and I decided that. Oh, that's right. You were with Johnson. Yeah, I went, and I was like, "Can I cheat?" They're like, "Yeah, you can do whatever you want." So I took Scott, and Scott and I we went into panic mode right away because I was just messing with people. I went and messed with Chloe and Dean at their meet and greet table. I went out of my way to troll Alex because we saw a couple of lovebirds. I was having so much fun just making fun of the other creators. I forgot to play the game, and I think I came in last place because of that.
Oh no, I am a complete polar opposite. I am very competitive. I took it very seriously. I was stressed the entire
Yeah.
time. I don't know if it was 10 minutes or 10 seconds. It went by like that. But the most fun part is like I low-key felt like I was in a Deep Pocket Monster video because at the very end I had this like swarm of kids and parents and families, and they were just like all helping with like their binders on the floor. They're like, what card, like what Pokemon do you need? Like I know I have one somewhere, and they were just flipping through, and it was so cute and it was so much fun. Like I literally felt like I was Pat for a second. One more week.
Cam
yes!
said, "Birthday cake and not the little. I'll come down now." Yes, everybody was having a good time during the live stream, and some changes are coming to this one. We're gonna play a little more, as of right now, because we did have a meeting with the other co-hosts and some of the people there. We are hoping to do a little more mini games with everybody. We're still gonna have the sponsored segments, but this time different sponsors. And of course, we're going to be on the live floor talking to vendors. Danny Fantup and Pokebeard will be doing that mostly. They'll be going around the vendor floor, introducing us to the vendors, and you can go check them out on their Instagram, or if they have stores, you can do that there also from home. But the big change for this year is we're going to have iPads, so we at the desk can see the chat ourselves, and we can decide what comes up on the screen for everyone to highlight and talk about. I'm really excited about that.
I love that. I love that so much because that was something last year that, it was our first time doing, I keep saying last year, but I just mean last card party. That was like the first time getting to do something like that. First live stage. So yeah, all of this, part of this is live stream, open to the community, or do we need tickets? No, it's open to the community. Yeah. So it's kind of for people at home who aren't able to make it to card party. It's kind of our way of trying to make you guys feel like you're there. And we do a lot of fun stuff. So, I mean, last time it was a lot of fun to watch. It was a lot of fun to do. So I hope, this time it's even better.
Yes. Yeah. If you are here for this live stream, you can very easily come to the one for Card Party because it is on this YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell and you'll find out exactly when we go live. I saw a question that says, who am I most excited to see? My friends. There's so many. Because of Card Party, a lot of creators I don't see them as coworkers or anything like that. I genuinely do see a lot of them as friends, and I can't wait to meet up with them again because, like, Britt lives all the way in Florida. I can't go to a card show and pre-release or have her teach me how to play One Piece from here. But at Card Party, she's still not going to teach me One Piece. I don't have the patience for it. But I can still hang out with Britt at the hotel, which, if you guys have not booked your room yet, you need to do it today because today is the last day to book your hotel with the Card Party room rates. So go to card.party and scroll down to the travel page. There is where you can find that room reservation and book your room tonight. Britt, do you have your room booked?
I have my rooms booked. Thank goodness. Like, shout out to the Card Party team for that. My rooms are booked. I'm ready to go. My flights are booked. I'm nervous about the flights, but I'm excited to go. So I'm just get on that plane and close my eyes.
Yes, it really will be. Militia says that will be fun to watch. We are excited to see what's up ahead of Dallas. We have 5 kids, and we can't wait to get more plugged in. And this is going to be the perfect spot for you to do that. We will be doing some highlight reels of Card Party from the previous night before, because not everything is going to be live streamed. So the main stage shows will not be live streamed, but we will talk about it the very next day of our favorite pieces, favorite highlights, and hopefully we could share some of that with you with some replays. Speaking of replays and everything, what was your favorite part of the main stage show from Friday with the mini games we did with the other creators?
Me?
Yep.
Me? There was the part where they put us up on stage. Which was it? I always love the one where Pat does, I think he got it from another creator, where he puts part of a Pokemon and then we have to guess that one. But they did the Pokédex one where he gives a Pokemon,
the higher
and then you
or
have
lower.
to guess the higher or lower, and you have to, he gave me a terrible one, like a generation, like I didn't even watch or I didn't even play the games, and I did miserably. I did so bad. So I'm gonna say I didn't like that. But all the other ones that I like I like the one with like the image and like the picture and you have to guess it. Or this year, instead of doing the Pokemon, he did the card. So like he showed you a piece of a Pokemon card, and then, you know, the first example he gave was the Moonbreon because very recognizable. But I like that one. That mini game was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. Is there a game you want to see return from previous card parties?
Definitely that one. I think the picture one is the most fun because I think people like shout it out, and like especially it's like funny when like everybody thinks it's one thing but then it ends up being something completely different, or it's like a part of a Pokemon and like everyone thinks that it's like its foot and then it turns out to be like its eyelid or something.
Yeah,
I think that would be a lot.
Really,
I think that's a lot of fun. And didn't this year, what did they do? The what's it called? Not Pictionary, but where they have to like act it out like what it is, like the Pokemon or whatever. What's that called?
Now,
like
because you said Pictionary, yeah, charades. You threw me off saying Pictionary.
I'm sorry. I'm like, it's like Pictionary, but with moving your body.
Yeah.
They did like a charades of like Pokemon, and I thought that one was really, really cute too. So I hope they bring that back. Like, I think if it's good and it's successful, like we should bring it back. Like if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yes. We have a question from Wolf Girl. She wants to know, what sets are you both chasing? We can start with you. Are you going to chase any sets at Card Party?
As far as Pokemon sets go, there might be a binder challenge in my future. What I was starting to do, I'm looking over at my binders right now. What I was starting to do is, you know, I started collecting heavily through the Scarlet and Violet era, but I never completed those binders. So I recently completed Scarlet and Violet base set, but I don't think I have Paldea Evolved complete. So maybe I might tiptoe around that binder. And because that's the set that we opened at the first card party with our first world record attempt, you know, setting that, and I got to go up on stage. So I have the Iono, so I don't got to worry about that, but I don't want to have to get the Magic Heart because I do not have that. So we'll see. I am chasing any completing a binder.
I'm not really chasing any sets. I'm just chasing cards that I like. So if I'm walking the vendor floor and I see a card that catches my eye, I will probably either try to pick it up or just stare at it because it's pretty.
I will be hunting any One Piece if there is any at Card Party, not Pokemon related, but
yeah,
I know there was last time, so
yeah. There was a lot of I saw a lot of Magic in Tampa. I saw a lot of Union Arena. There's going to be other cards and TCGs besides just Pokemon. I have seen this question a lot from Robert, not from Robert specifically, but I've seen it a few times tonight, and is what is in the swag bag? I cannot answer that. I do not know what's in the swag bag. If we have producer Dan in the chat, or if we have someone from the Card Party team, if we are allowed to answer that, just let us know, and hopefully we can find out if we can tell you guys or not. Who knows? It might be a surprise.
I saw somebody in the chat said that they're attempting their own Gigabinder, like their own chat. I actually have my own chat as well, literally sitting right over there. I kind of took a pause on it. You know, Gonzo, because you sent me a Raichu card and I still haven't gotten there yet. It's still sitting in its package in my corner. No, I remember that you sent it. It's literally perfectly over there. It's just, you know what actually happened? This is a little insider tea, is that I went to one Collecticon, and at that one Collecticon, I found so many cards. So at that point, I completely forgot I was making it into a video series, and then it just became a personal mission. And I made my way through like 10 more cards, but I didn't record any footage for them because I was just having so much fun with the scavenger hunt of it.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I spent a lot of money on those cards. Like, do I go back and redo them all? Or do I just, you know, let everybody know in the binder series, like, hey, we skipped a few. Like, here they are. Not really sure what to do, but I have my own Giga Chad binder as well. Nothing but Dragon Ball. I love that. Nothing but
Dragon Ball. He is a big Dragon Ball player. Yeah, don't be afraid of hunt for stuff. Yes. Don't forget, everybody, we have not just Seattle coming up. We have Dallas in Fort Worth, Florida coming up. What are you going to go to both?
Fort Lauderdale?
Yes, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Dallas, Texas. Those are confirmed that are coming. We have the dates. Everything's already on the Card Party website. There is a third one You don't know where it's at.
I don't.
You don't know when it is.
I don't.
But there is a third one.
But I would like to.
Yeah. You know where you can find that information? Seattle. Go to Seattle. You can find all that information. He will be discussing, or no, he will be one of the words I'm looking for words. I just don't know. Announcing. There you go. Words are hard. He will be announcing the location and time for the third location for Card Party next year. I'm really excited. There's a lot of packing I got to do for that one.
Interesting. You have to do a lot of packing. That's interesting. I'm going to keep that in mind.
I have to do a lot of packing. Yeah.
I have a guess.
I love the shirt.
I'm not going to say it, but I have a guess where it is. I'll tell you after.
You can tell me after.
You don't have to tell me if I'm right or wrong. I just have a guess.
Oh, I'm going to tell you you're wrong no matter what.
Even if I guess it right?
Yeah, even if you guess it right.
That's messed up.
Yeah. I am that kind of person. I've said it multiple times in this chat. I accept bribes.
I accept bribes is crazy.
I accept bribes.
Does Pat know about this? Does Card Party know about this?
That I accept bribes? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I've said it
with all this valuable information that you're harnessing?
Exactly. Valuable bribes, baby. Where's Powder? Where's Powder? I'm all about the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Shot caller on Gonzo activated at the ready.
Definitely Fort Lauderdale because it's in my neck of the woods. So definitely gonna go there. And then Texas. I haven't been to Texas in years. I would love to go back. So as long as I can plan accordingly, I'm going to Texas. Like, I love Texas. I want some Whataburger. That's what I want.
Ooh, okay. Now, I was already planning on going, but yes, Whataburger, Waffle House. Those are the two main. I gotta go to Buc-ee's sooner or later.
We got Waffle House here. You got Waffle House in Florida.
Yeah, I don't live in Florida.
But if you come to Fort Lauderdale, we got Waffle House here.
Yeah. I'm gonna get I know. I can. You don't understand how much I love dinner and a show. So I'm willing to go to Waffle House everywhere. Okay. We are hovering over the mute button for Gonzo, says Ian.
What?
A what burger?
Yo, that's your homie right there.
Yeah. I have an SIR Guard of War for details. I don't know what kind of details you're going to get with that, but I also already have one. Which, to be fair, she's Canadian.
Whataburger. Yeah, that's true. She is from Canada. That's true.
We love our Canadian friends. Tina, we missed you.
Whataburger. And it's not overrated. It's not. Sean, I've had just about every burger.
Can we time out, Sean? How we get on Whataburgers instead of Card Party and Pokemon? No, I think it's 100% my fault. Whataburger. Question: is CGC doing on-site grading or just submissions? That is something we talked about previously. We do not have that answer. That is a question that you're going to have to ask CGC themselves through emails or DMs, or talk to the Card Party website. We cannot speak on the behalf of CGC, but history shows they will do on-site submissions, but things do change. So who knows? Tina says, miss you. She's talking to you. You know.
I miss her too. I miss her so much. Yes. Yeah, I know it's for me. I answered her in the chat.
Gonzo is food related. I am. But back to Fort Lauderdale and Dallas. Fort Lauderdale, you said it's in your neck of the woods. Are you still going to be staying in the hotel that is going to be partnering with Card Party? You're going to stay home?
I'm probably definitely gonna still stay on site at the hotel because to drive there and back, it's in my neck of the woods, but it's still a 2-hour drive. Like maybe an hour.
That's not neck of your woods.
Yes, it is.
Depending on your definition, that is the neck of the woods, but that's not worth driving. That would be like me driving down to San Diego and Anaheim every day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it every day. The fact that I don't have to take a flight is my point. Like I'm not flying to Fort Lauderdale. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I'm taking my own personal vehicle.
Oh, of course. What is your favorite part about staying in the hotel?
It has to be that, like, yes, of course, Card Party is amazing. I love getting to be a live host with you. I love the vendor hall. I love shopping. I love trading. I love all of that. But truly, honestly, my favorite part is at the end of the day, you know, once the vendor hall's closed and they've done, you know, like the last show that Pat does for the night, like on the main stage, and everybody meets up in whichever, like, space that there is. Usually it's the hotel lobby, and everybody, like mainly adults but kids too, like all hang out like in that area, and they do more trades, and there's more talking, and there's collaborating, and there's just everybody just at the end of the night, and it's kind of one big trade night, and it's really cute and it's really fun. And that's the time when I really get to see, like you said, like our peers, our friends, fellow creators. Like that's my favorite time, when we're all done working and we can all just hang out together.
We can hang out. And in Seattle at the Sheraton, they have a Starbucks in the lobby. It's a full-blown Starbucks. Their lobby is huge. They also have a bar. With the bar or the Starbucks?
The Starbucks. The Starbucks.
Starbucks for the families. They have a full bar, multiple restaurants. There's always going to be a place for you guys to sit down, relax, have a drink, have a bite to eat. And there's so much space, there's so much room and seating for you guys to sit down and hang out with your friends. You're not going to want to miss it. Please book your room today if you have not already. You don't want to miss out, because it's literally right across the street. It's going to be so much fun. And speaking of Seattle and the convention center, what are some do's and don'ts that you have for the people for Card Party? It could be anything from what they should bring to how they should act.
Okay, I love this. I love this question because I came prepared and I did write answers down, so I have them right over here, so I'm going to look this way. So I said definitely do bring your trade binder. I kind of do this in the game that I play on Roblox, but I always say it's good to have not only like the things that you're trading, like either in one binder or just in one section of a binder if you don't want to carry like more than one, but then also maybe have like some photos saved on your phone, or like an album or a piece of paper printed out with things that maybe you're looking for. That way it's easier to either show them to vendors or show them to like fellow attendees if you want to like trade with people that you meet there. So don't leave without your trade binder, and don't leave without some form of way of keeping track of what you're looking for. If you're trying to complete a set, or if you're looking to find some Pikachu cards or something like that. I also say bring penny sleeves. Yes, you're going to be able to purchase them probably at like any vendor table, or they'll just give them to you if it's just for like a single pull. Penny sleeves, top loaders, but just remember to bring those things. And then as far as don'ts, I would say do not leave your binder or precious belongings unattended. Obviously, I would love to believe that everybody attending is a kind-hearted soul, but you never know. Somebody may think that it's their backpack and it's your backpack and it had your binder in it. So don't leave anything unattended, and don't be mean. Don't be nasty to anybody. If somebody doesn't want to do a trade with you or anything like that, that's okay, and you just move on. So be nice to everybody, bring your trade binder, be well prepared, and have fun. And drink water, because it gets steamy in there. It gets hot with all the card hunting.
Yes, it does. And speaking of hot, hydration is going to be so important there. And there's going to be restaurants in the convention center. I don't know if all of them are going to be open or not. But when you walk into the convention center, as soon as you walk in on the floor level, there's going to be restaurants there. Not just the little pop-up stands that a lot of convention centers bring for their pre-made hot dogs that they just throw in a microwave and they're ready. These are legitimate restaurants that you can sit down, order food, and pick it up and eat. So I highly recommend you guys, but bring your own water, because just like Britt said, it's going to get hot. There's going to be a lot of people. There will be refill stations throughout the convention center, and we can't wait to have you there. There's going to be so many spots. The versus stage, the main stage, and of course, the live stage. Britt, who are you hoping comes on any segment? Who are you hoping to work with during the live stage at least once for a quick 15-minute segment?
Oh, I have the perfect answer, and it's Alex Can't Catch Him. I love Alex. I would love for him to come on for a segment, do something fun with him. Who knows?
Yeah, open some packs. If we open team up with Alex and we pull it on stage, I will attempt to do a backflip, which with my old body can't do anymore, but I'll do it for Alex.
Especially because I know we can't talk about it yet, but we already, as Gonzo has said, we've had meetings, we've had talks about things we're doing for the live stage, and there's one segment in particular that'll kind of be going on for like the length of both days. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about, but if we were to open something like Team Up, that could be a lot of fun. I'm not going to say what it is.
I think I already spoiled it then, because I did talk about a binder that will be given away
Gonzo!
to the YouTube chat. I've talked about it. Spoilers, it happens. We are building a binder for the YouTube chat.
Now
Not
all
the people
36
attending
people
Card
here
Party.
know. Now all
Yes,
36 people
all
here know, and
36
whoever
people here
catches
know.
this replay.
Yeah, and we're gonna do it the same way that we do for Deep Pocket Monsters YouTube channel.
My idea.
It was 100% your idea. I also did say that. I did not try to claim it as mine. We are going to be doing the Google form here on the Card Party YouTube channel, and we will be giving it away. We don't know if it's going to be one for Saturday and one for Sunday. We haven't worked out all the details, but there will be giveaways happening. How many? I don't know, but you guys don't want to miss it. If you cannot attend, hit that notification bell here for this YouTube channel, and you will be filled in with what's going on at Card Party and some news and updates for future events, plus the giveaway. So yeah, if one of us opens the Lovebirds and he does not, and it has to go in the binder, I will shake him.
No, but here's the thing: is that any pack opened on the live stage, like any hit, has to go into the binder. So even if he pulls it, it has to go in the binder.
Yeah, that's the rules of the table. Powder also came up with a great idea. We will be adding our own personal cards from our collection to the binder to get it started.
Yeah. Oh, I'm.
We don't know. I gotta go through. How many are we doing? I'm making my number right now. I'm putting you on the spot.
And I was actually looking at it, and I was like, "Oh, I got to take this to Card Party." I pulled this. I opened Prismatic, and I got an SIR.
You got an SIR from Prismatic?
Yeah, but
it's still an SIR from Prismatic.
I was gonna bring this to put into the binder, if that's okay with everybody. Is that all right with you, chat? Is that okay? Because it's like the best hit I've gotten in months.
I will say I will add 5 cards right now. 5 cards will be added automatically to the binder from my own personal collection. I'm gonna put you on the spot, Britt. How many cards are you adding besides the 1?
I'm gonna put 6 now. Now it's 6.
Fine, go. It's not a bidding war. You can do 6. So there you guys have it. There will be at least 11 cards added to this binder. Ian's in chat. Ian, you're not going to be on the stage, but are you going to add cards to the binder? I'm going to put him on the spot.
Any future creator. I did say that in the like in the meeting. I was just like, if anybody feels like they're so inclined as to donate to the binder, they want to like give something, forward. Like I think that would be really cool too. Like maybe people even just walking by the live stage, they're like, oh, I just pulled this, and like, you never know.
Yeah, obviously don't interrupt the live stage, but just stand off to the side, and when we get our break, we'll come talk to you. We'll say hello, we'll sign stuff, we'll take pictures, and that's probably your best opportunity to catch us, Powder, Scott, Danny. Well, Danny's doing the roving camera, so it's Pokebeard. Who else? Am I missing someone? Me, you, Danny, Scott, Powder. I feel like Legion. Legion is the person I'm missing.
Yeah.
I can't forget Johnson. Yeah, you. That's probably going to be the best spot if you want to catch us. Is off to the side of the live stage. So when we take our breaks and we need to, we'll come say hi to you guys. I have no problem saying hi to anybody. Got some spare Jolteons Ian can add. Ian's going to add 37 Jolteons.
Also, I know that this isn't Card Party related, but that just made me think of Pat's most recent video where you guys each got a prize.
Oh, he bribes work.
Bribes do work.
Bribes work.
Never seen you work so hard. No. You just kept coming out of the woodwork. You're like, yeah, I got this. Like it was like a card he couldn't find. What was it? It was like one of the hollows. Like he literally couldn't find for so long.
The Chansey.
Was it the Chansey hollow? Yeah, and then
it was one either Chansey or Clefairy.
Like Clefairy.
It was one of the normal types.
Yeah, one of the normal like.
Because right when I showed Ian in the camera, and then I showed Pat, he goes, "Oh yeah," and then the guy was like, "Oh, I have it right here." I'm like,
that poor guy. He was like, "I was about to make a few bucks." Like,
I was like, "No, I already spent a few bucks. You better take it."
As soon as he even said like the Chansey from base set 2, I already thought, I'm like, I feel like that's gonna be such a tough one to find. Like out of all of them. And then that last trainer too.
We thought last was going to be the last trainer. I thought that was going to be the last card
said that.
in general.
I mean, it was the last trainer, wasn't it? But it just wasn't the last card.
Thankfully, it wasn't. It ended up being a Doug trio, which we can't. Like Pat and I talked about it on the way home. We were like, they're going to think it's scripted because the two of us wore a Duncan Diglett shirt the first day, and then the next day, Doug Trio's the last one. They're like, no.
I
like,
was
people
so
are gonna
mad
think it's scripted.
that Ian didn't wear one.
I have to buy him
I
one.
felt like
still.
in
He
that
doesn't own
moment,
one.
Ian should have also been wearing one. Yeah, please.
No.
The Duncan Diglett shirt. You can get them on like any Collecticon.
Yeah,
Like any big
we
show.
we were just at a Collecticon Atlanta, and they had a ton of them. Should I try to sell to vendor or card party attendees at night to get best return? Austin, I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about like trying to sell a collection or sell a few cards to a vendor or to another attendee for best return? I personally can't answer that question. I am not a vendor. I'm not a seller. I'm 100%.
Maybe it's like buying a car. Maybe you just gotta shop around.
Yeah. Yo, Bert is so cool, man. Says Powder TCG. Powder. Because I'm not wearing his merch today. He doesn't want to support me. The one time I don't wear his merch. I'm sorry. I got other friends. I gotta
I should have
show
worn
up
my
to you.
Gonzo shirt.
Yeah, you should have.
I should have worn my Gonzo shirt. I'm so sorry. It's literally in my closet. I have a whole day that I was at the zoo or whatever, and I wore your Gonzo shirt. Like, there's like a whole day I'm like at like a zoo or something, and I was wearing your shirt.
That's
awesome.
Repping. Yeah, I rep all my friends. We're brown enough. No need for a shirt. Ian. Ian. Pixel. I can answer this question. Card Party Vegas win? Who knows? Who knows when a Card Party Vegas will happen, if it will happen. You got to remember, we're trying to keep this event as family friendly as we can. And I hate to say it out loud because a lot of you don't want to hear it. Vegas is not family friendly for this event. Depending on where it is and where it's happening, because most likely best location is going to be on the Strip. That's where all the hotels are. That's where all the big convention halls are. We don't want just random people trying to get into the event hall, get into the hotels and cause trouble. Vegas, this is my own personal opinion. Vegas is probably not in sight anytime soon. That's my personal opinion. How do you feel about Card Party Vegas?
I was about to just say I share your opinion, and I've said this like when I'm moderating for Pat, and like people like, you know, people will ask like, oh my god, like Card Party New York when, like Card Party Vegas when, like Card Party this one, and when they say Vegas, I literally say it's not family friendly. Also, just think about it. It's like sometimes with Card Party, like, you know, the night ends or like people get there a day early or they stay a day extra. It's like, what is a family with young children gonna do in Vegas? You know what I mean? Right,
Circus
Powder, that's
isn't
also
popular.
You can't argue with that. Like, that's also the issue with Vegas.
So Card Party's just forever in Vegas at this point. I'm sorry, Pixel. I know it's not the answer you wanted to hear. It's not an answer a lot of people want to hear, but it's the truth. So, Ian, I'm not saying that, Ian. Especially not with the card that was just showed for the new mega set coming
This is why Ian is behind the camera. Is all I have to say. Yeah. We're seeing his commentary right now.
Militia says, as of mom of 5, thank you. Love being able to share this with them. Yeah. Michigan? Is MI Michigan?
Yes.
I failed geography. Okay. I don't know. I am not these are all questions for Pat and the main Card Party team. I'm just the face. They just make me sit here and talk to you guys, which I love. But some of these answers I do not have, and I'm truly sorry about that.
The fact that he just said they make me sit here and talk to you guys is crazy. I love that. No, but guys, think about it. This is Card Party we're talking about, okay? Let's just look at this. Look at the reel. Like, we're talking about a very family-friendly, very fun event. Like, there's no other convention like that does things like this. I'm sure there are, you know, other conventions and shows and stuff that have more adult themes to them. I don't know what Ian's saying, and I'm not gonna look.
Powder this time. He said, "What's a family gonna do? Go watch 60-year-old Chris Angel?" Of course.
Is he still going? Like,
Mind freak. I don't know. I'm not as family friendly as Gonzo. Hold on now. That's not true. I feel important, says Austin. You are important. We're all important. You guys are very important. Without you guys, Britt and I would not be able to be here and hang out with you guys and having as much fun as we are talking about Card Party, an event that we really love. Britt, you have been there since day one. How do you feel about the growth of day one Card Party in Anaheim to now?
I'm just happy, like, honestly, because I was nervous that it couldn't ever get better than the first one. The first Card Party was amazing. That was also the first, like, true convention I personally ever went through, so this is, like, maybe a little bit biased, but I feel like it's consistently gotten better. I feel like they've taken the things that don't work and taken them out and taken the things that do work and made them even better. I love that Pat is still as involved as he is, because I know, like, a big reason why people go is, like, yes, for Card Party and the fun and the vendors and all of those things, but let's be real, a lot of people are there for Pat, and he's still showing up just as much as he does. He's making it fun. He's doing the main stage events, like, you know, at the end of the night that gets us all hype and excited for the very next day and concluding everything. So I love Card Party. Like, I haven't missed a single one yet, and I don't plan to. So I
absolutely feel the same way. I was not a feature creator for the first one. I was just an attendee. But with that, the motivation for me to get to the point where some of my friends were, or just to be on stage with a lot of these people I am now friends with, it's incredible. So if you're a small creator like me, like the Pidgey Boys, like a lot of us, come to Card Party one time, get that motivation, and start talking to people. Because without Card Party, I wouldn't be really good friends with Josh, with Ian, with Joey, with Powder. Powder is probably one of my best friends in the community, and I met him at Card Party, just hanging out, just walking the floor. So don't be shy to come up. You might make a lifelong friend at Card Party, and you don't know what kind of content you're going to be able to make with them. So come to Card Party. It's going to be a blast. We are 9 days away. Yeah.
Only 9 days. Oh my god, we're in the
single digits.
But I was gonna say, oh my god, Kem, I love you so much. I have something to say, but I'll answer Kem's question first. I'm sure many of people who have heard this story are so sick of hearing it, but it cannot be topped. My favorite memory from Card Party was from the first Card Party during the world record attempt where we all opened Paldea Evolve. We had to open all of our packs simultaneously. You had to keep them held up in the air, and I'll never forget it because this is before I started making my collection content. Like, I was only just making my Roblox content, and I was with my roommate, and I said to him, I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if the Iona was in here? Because at the time, you know, that set had just released, and the Iona was the top card in the set. It wasn't the Magic carpet this time. And yeah, like, after we were done holding up our packs and they said we were allowed to look at our cards, there was the Iono. I literally screamed, like, I freaked out. And then Pat put it on the screen and said, hey, if anyone here pulled this card, come up on stage. And I think it was me and, like, a couple kids. And Pat's like, I promise it's not rigged. Like, it's not rigged. Like, this is a mod of
mine. A lot of people are like, not rigged. Rigged.
I could grab it. I have my first Card Party binder. I have the pack. I still have the pack sleeve.
I still have the pack.
It had the number on it.
Yep, yeah. I still have the pack in all the cards but one. I don't have one of the cards.
Which card?
The Pikachu EX. Pat has it.
You gave it to Pat?
I gave it to Pat. I pointed it out to Joey because I was standing next to Jay's Corner TCG. Pixel, thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt my own thought. They subbed to both of us. Thank you for subbing to both of us. We truly appreciate it. But yeah, I was standing next to Jay's Corner TCG when we were doing it, and I noticed that Pat wasn't holding up a pack of cards. He was just standing there. Pat did not open a pack of cards for his own
during his own world record attempt. Yep.
I noticed that, and so I kindly pointed out to him, you're technically not a world record holder. You just paid for it.
It's true.
It's true.
He was so nervous and so focused.
He was so nervous, focused. He forgot.
People don't understand. I feel like that's fun lore. So, like, when Pat goes live, he has his plaques for his world record, like, right here by his face.
Yeah.
Like, he has both of them from both years. And people always ask, like, are those Guinness World Records? Like, what are they for? So the first one from the first Card Party, I literally have my own.
Gonzo says Metri.
I have my own participant, like, thing somewhere around here. But anyways, it basically we had to open. It's very specific. Like, it's like the most amount of Pokemon Paldea Evolved cards open like simultaneously at once. Like, it's that specific set, and it's that specific amount of people. I think it was like over 1,000 people did it. Some people didn't do it correctly because there were rules. The rules were you had to open your pack, and after you open your pack, you had to hold it in the air for like, I forgot how many seconds. It was like 15 seconds.
It was like 10, 15 seconds so they can count.
Yeah.
And
so
it was don't open the pack until we say open the pack. And some people opened it beforehand.
Yeah. So like it was very, and if we didn't get a certain number, and like if a certain amount of people didn't do it, then Pat just wasted however much money it cost to get the world record.
You don't want to know how much money it costs.
You don't know how much money it costs.
You don't want to know.
So he was obviously very nervous, and like that's the reason why he didn't open his own pack, because he was just focused on it going well.
Yeah, so when I opened it, and I was like, I opened it, I saw the card it was, and it was the Pikachu EX, and I was like, it's meant to be. It's meant to have him hold on to this card to realize like we did this together. We broke a record.
Don't
so
you
I
love
put
things
it back.
like that?
Yeah, I got it before I sent it to him. I got it graded first. It came back.
You know
at
what was
PSA
cool
10.
that they had there at the card party? No way it didn't. At the card party, remember they had the card party slabs, like it says card party on like the back.
Oh,
of
for
them?
CGC, yeah, CGC had it.
For
Card
CGC,
party,
yeah, those are really.
Yeah.
I
couldn't
really
do
cool
anything
well.
like that for PSA. So it looks like a regular PSA 10 Pikachu EX, but
he knows what it is.
He knows the story, and so do all of you. I have one card missing from my world record pack, but I do not regret it at all.
What Jeff just said in the chat, because I completely forgot the second world record thing that we did. So were we breaking a record in that one? I think we weren't setting the second one. The second one we were making. But yeah, what Jeff just said. So the second one was we had the Vlad, like, you know, Chad's like evil brother. It was like the Vlad binder. And so that one was putting the most amount of people putting a single card in a binder. I think it was in like 8 hours or something like that. So like me and Jeff the ref, like me and my bestie Jeff, we went together to like he got to put his card like next to my card, which I thought was fun. Like it was really cute.
Yeah, I had a fan their wrist, because you also got a wristband after you put your card in. His card number
did it already.
Yeah, his card number was 026, so I still have that individual's wristband. They didn't tell me their name. They're like, "I'm here. This is yours," and they just ran off. I'm like, "Oh, I feel." I was like, "Okay." Yeah, it was 026.
I love that.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, I am." It almost broke me. My wife was like, "The boys are hungry. Can we go now?" It's like, "Okay, yeah. Let's go feed them. Let's go feed the boys." Yeah.
No, but that's so sweet.
Yeah,
that's my favorite thing. Like, when people like come up to you and they recognize you and they know you and they know your favorite Pokemon's Raichu and they like recognize you from Pat's videos or your videos, and like I just think that that's so sweet. Like somebody came up to me and they gave me like some unknown cards, and I'm like, not only is it so obscure that you like know me in this space, because again like my main thing is Roblox, but I'm like that you know that I like the alphabet soup children known as unknown. Like it's such a weird Pokemon.
I'm stealing
That's what I call them. Yeah. No, you can't steal it. They're mine.
No, I'm not going to steal your cards. I'm stealing the nickname.
No, but that's what I call them. They're my alphabet soup children.
Yeah, I'm going to steal that nickname. They're now my alphabet. I'm going to call them Britt's alphabet soup children.
That I like. That I'm okay with.
Yes, I'm going to copyright it and trademark it. Everything's trademarked now.
Good luck.
Laura says, best part of collecting cards are the memories that come with it. And look at this reel. Like, look at all these memories that these people are making together. The flag bearers, the people making the trades, the people playing the TCG. And there are some of our feature creators right there. We had Gabe, we had Ian, of course there's Pat, and I think there's Real Breaking Nate, Marie, they're all right here. And we all want to be a part of that, and we want you guys to be a part of it. And we also want you guys to be safe about it. So please wear comfortable shoes, hydrate, wear clothes that are comfortable, that you want to be in all day. And remember, security is not there to make it harder for you guys. They're there to make sure you guys are being safe about it. And because of all of that, Tampa, we heard you. We got affected by it ourselves. See, the security team was doing such a good job. It took way longer than it should have to get everyone into the expo hall, into the main stage area. And this month, Pat has made sure to make security go so much smoother that he didn't buy machines. He's going to rent the machines out, and we're just going to go so smooth through these machines. And if something goes off, or if there just happens to be a random inspection for your bag, that's how security is going to be. It's going to be so much faster. You're going to see the night and day difference in it. You've probably seen them already for like downtown Disney and both Florida and in Anaheim, how much smoother these machines can go. And safety is everyone's priority. So if you guys see something, say something to a team member from either Card Party or the convention hall staff. We want to make sure everybody is safe. Aiming to be a feature creator one day, says Syntha. Of course, we all want to be there with you guys. So come up on. So hopefully you guys can. Britt, speaking of safety, what is something you would recommend these people do to make sure them and everyone else around them stay safe?
Obviously, like for the youngins, like if any of the youngins are watching, like stick with your parents. It's always good to have a meeting spot. I've always learned that since I was a little kid. If you get lost, you should have a spot. So at Card Party, sometimes there's those big blow ups, like maybe like Pikachu or something like that. So be like, maybe like, if you guys get lost, like if we lose each other, like meet at, the big Pikachu, or meet, if you have a favorite vendor, like we're meeting at our favorite vendor's table or the water fountain or something like that. Obviously to go smoother, like through the things, it's always good to have like those clear bags, like, kind of like when you go to the airport, like have like clear things. So if you do get your bag searched and you want it to go a little faster, just have maybe not too much stuff in there, or things like where you can clearly see them. But I think like the most important thing is to just stick with your person, make sure you have your phone and your phone is charged. I don't want like anyone, specifically like the younger like kids and stuff, to get lost from their parents or anything like that. Like that's my biggest concern is, like a child going missing or something, which I don't think we've like ever had that issue or problem before. So I don't expect.
Yeah, I don't know either. I haven't heard any stories about it. But yes, keep an eye on your children. They are very important to everybody. And as a father myself, I know what it's like when your heart skips a beat because your kid is around the corner and they're right there, but you can't see them right away. We are going to have people there to make sure they're not going to be there to make sure they're safe, but people all around everybody, we're going to help each other. We're going to make sure your kid is safe too. But remember that the kid's not their priority. They're yours. So bring a battery pack, says Laura. Absolutely.
That was a good tip.
Yeah. You also want to make sure I would bring cash. Cash is king. We don't know what the Wi-Fi or the Wi-Fi is going to be like in the convention hall, if it's going to be open to the public, or if you're going to have to focus on your own internet connection. But just in case, if you want to use Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, any of those apps, you can absolutely. Some of the vendors will have it, not all of them. But cash is king, and it's better for negotiations. What's your favorite way to get a deal at Card Party?
Me?
Yeah.
I love, like, that's my favorite part. I have so many favorite parts. Like, that's one of my favorite parts. I'm actually going to a card show this weekend, just a small one that's like 30 minutes away from my house. But my favorite thing to do is to go up to a vendor. You see something you like this is my order of operations. I see a card that I want. I look up how much the card is worth on, Collector, TCG Player, eBay, like any of them. Sometimes I look at all three just to get a median. And I'm like, okay, that card is $20. Because I'm here in person and they're not having to pay a fee to XYZ website, I know I should be able to get that card for like $15. But if I have something to trade, I always ask first if they're willing to trade, because this is stuff I already have. I'd rather get rid of stuff that I already have instead of spending my money. So I always love to have my trade binder on hand and be like, hey, if you want to look at anything, if you'd consider trading, like I'd love to do that. I also always like to ask like what percentages vendors trade at, because all vendors are going to have their own percentages that they accept trades in, or that they, if they want to buy, if you want them to buy your stuff, they will buy in cash also at a certain percentage. So just make sure you're ahead of that, aware of time. But I always highly recommend looking at the price of things beforehand, because just because you see a sticker price, sometimes these vendors, they're going to shows every other day or every single weekend. They don't always update their stickers. So sometimes the market goes up and sometimes it goes down. So just always have the updated, most recent market price, and know that when you're buying in person or trading in person, you should be getting a discount on that card. Like if that card has a market price online of $25, that's because that's the price that it is, with whatever XYZ website taking a percentage of their sale. So if you're in person, you should get a little discount. You should haggle them a little bit. It's fun. It's a
Yeah.
good time. Sometimes you get really good
It's
deals,
a
and sometimes
good
when there's a
time.
really nice, a good old coin flip, a good old rock paper scissors. It's fun.
This is some advice that I got from a vendor local to San Diego. He wanted me to give advice for vendors going to Card Party. If there's any vendors here in the chat that you guys are going to Card Party, you guys have a table, bring bulk. You guys heard it from Britt herself and some people in chat. They're going to be going for some master sets. So don't bring all of your bulk. Just bring some of the modern stuff if you have bulk laying around, because some spectators and Britt herself might come by and pick up some bulk. So vendors, bring some bulk. It can't hurt. Ian Watine says, mention code BrittDay said so for 25% off all vendors. That's not it's a joke. It is just a funny ha he he joke. Guys, don't go to all the vendors and tell, well, Britt said so, give me 25, and then start.
Oh my god!
This isn't a mafia
At
moment.
least like a 10% off. Like,
10%.
come on.
Yeah.
How do I organize my trade binder? I actually am very organized with my trade binder. I should have had it on hand. I could have showed you guys in my living room. But I do like to put like cards together. So usually at the start of the trade binder, that's where I put like any SIRs I have, any gold cards, just like any of like the cards, that not are necessarily on the higher end, because sometimes there'll be an SIR that's like $5. But I like to keep light cards together. So I put like all the SIRs, all the gold cards, then all my full art trainers. Then I do like illustration rares. So I try to keep cards like that together, because usually when either A, a vendor, or B, like a fellow person who wants to trade with you is looking through your trade binder, they're probably looking for something specific. So I'd rather not have it all scattered all over the place. You guys can do however you like with your binders, but for me, I know that I would appreciate if someone's binder was organized like that. So that's how I organize mine. So I keep like all the, like the like categories together.
Yes, and with Seattle just 9 days away, that means Fort Lauderdale and Dallas is getting so much closer. So why not just play that hype reel for Dallas and get you guys prepared for 2026 Card Party in Dallas, Texas.
Card Party is a place where moments are made, friendships are forged, and every corner is filled with that camp-like magic. In 2026, we're bringing all of that heart to a place where everything is bigger.
Welcome to Card Party Dallas!
Join us at the massive Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center, just a stone's throw from DFW Airport.
You are here. Maybe you will be here in this giant space where Card Party is going to be. We have the convention center here. We have multiple restaurants, arcade, water park. Look at that. There's even a Pokemon gym and a bunch of stops here too. It's like meant to be. Absolute massive sports bar here. Such a cool place. The vibe here, it's kind of like a cruise ship. You get hungry, you just go to the marketplace, come back to the expo hall, and then come watch a show in the evening, have a great time. Everything is here except for you. So I know it looks like we're outside, but we're actually inside of this giant atrium, and it's actually air conditioned. It feels really good in here. Magikarp. Imagine this, at night, people around here sitting, hanging out, having a good time, trading cards. It's not Miltank, but his name is Hank. It's Milk Hank.
Mark your calendars for Labor Day weekend, Friday through Sunday, September 4th to 6th, 2026.
So yeah, Card Party 2026 right here in Dallas at the Gaylord Texan. We're gonna have a great time. Everything you need all in one spot, and all that's missing is you. Get your tickets now while you can at the earliest bird price possible, and I'll see you here.
There you guys saw. Dallas, Texas is going to be so fun. We're back into a kind of hotel style of the first two in Anaheim and in Orlando, but it's going to be in the Gaylord in Dallas. It is so, if you guys have never been to a Gaylord resort, it is massive. Everything is essentially indoors, even though everything looks outdoors, especially for Dallas, because it is so hot there. You're going to want to stay indoors to do it. I did see a question that I would like to talk about. It says from John, can anyone please clarify if the schedule has been posted for Seattle yet for daily times? I've not seen anything yet. I have tried reaching out. If you go to Card.Party, there is a schedule out on the website, and it's right here. We are starting at 2 p.m. Friday, 9 a.m. Saturday, and 9 a.m. Sunday. We're going to have the expo hall open, the activity zones, and some of the meet and greets will be happening Friday. But what you guys want to know about is the stage show at 7 p.m. The main stage show is when the feature creators are going to come up, talk to Pat for a second, play some mini games for points for our teams. And I'm really excited to do that all over again. And then the late night trade night is going to be, part of it will be in the convention center for as long as before the convention center kicks us out. Then it will be all at the Sheraton. So make sure you guys book your rooms today at card.party. Go to the travel page to book your hotel now, because today is the last day for Seattle to book your room through the Card Party rates. Britt, are you ready?
I'm not packed, but like mentally, spiritually, emotionally, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready.
Dan says more info coming soon as we get closer. Yes, because that schedule is subject to change. Oh my God, Card Party 2026 on my birthday, says Wolf. Happy birthday. I'll forget by the time it comes around that it's your birthday. But to be fair, I don't even remember my own birthday half the time. But we are so excited to have everyone in Seattle, to have everyone come hang out, and with the next couple of events coming, that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave the chat open just a little longer for some more questions that you guys may have or maybe we didn't see. And while we're doing that, Britt, tell the people about what your goal is for this card party.
My goal for this card party is to try to do some more collaborations, because I never see like you and everybody else that often. I did get to do a really fun one with my friend Caleb X Swag, but I want to do more. I know we're going to be doing the live stage, and that's going to take, a chunk of my time, which is, I'm more than happy to give literally all of my time to the live stage, but I definitely want to try to do some more collaborations with some friends, like, just because I think it'll be fun.
We should make a collaboration video on the live stream, so they have like literal behind the scenes footage.
Yes. Ooh, that might be fun. I would do that with you. I think that would be a good time.
Dan, we just made a segment. My fault. I didn't do it on purpose.
Made a segment.
we made a segment. Yeah, that would be really fun. That'd be so funny. While we were busy doing our jobs at Card Party on the live stage, we decided to do this instead. That'd be really fun.
And just like recording some of like my own content, because last time, I think this is what happens every card party. I'm just too busy having fun, and I know that sounds corny, but like literally I'm just too busy having fun that I don't get any work done. But I think I need to just time manage a little bit better and like do a little bit of work, and then so we can have a little bit of play, and just have like a nice good balance between the two. That's what I need to do.
Yes, that's I have no plans for content this year. I know I need to. No? I am making one video for sure with Ian. It's kind of a collaboration video, but it's not at the same time. It's for the he already knows. He's the page for October for my friend binder, which I can't wait to do again next year to give away for a member of the community. It's going to be so fun. Maybe finish that 151 set after 3 years, says Noor. If you can finish a set, that would be amazing. My goal is to just have fun, make memories, and if I don't have time to record at Card Party for my video, then so be it. I'd rather have fun, talk to all you guys, hang out, trade, battle, take pictures, say hello, and then make a video, because I can make a video anywhere. But I can't say hi to everyone while I'm back here in San Diego.
No, that's 100% true, and I completely understand. Like, I'm not mad that I've chosen fun every time, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying,
absolutely.
You asked me my goal, and that's my goal. My goal is going to be to try.
I'm terrible at taking pictures because I'm so much in the moment that after these events end, I'm always going to somebody like, hey, I saw you taking pictures. Do you have any with me?
In my camera roll. No, there's like nothing in my camera roll after Card Party. I'm just like, again, living in the moment too. This is what people should be doing at concerts, by the way. But living in the moment too much that like I actually don't have my phone out and I'm taking pictures of nothing. Like I want more pictures, but I feel like I need to hire somebody to do that because I don't have the time for it.
We can all hire Ian.
Thank you, Artemis. We can hire Ian.
We'll all hire
Ian for hire at Card Party.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Britt, do you have any last words for the lovely people in chat? And Ian?
I just have to tell people I'm excited to see them at Card Party if they're going. If you guys aren't going, I would love to see you guys in the live chat because then you're kind of there in spirit. And also you have a chance to win something that Gonzo spoiled. Yes, our fun Card Party binder. And
No bribes
if you can't
either
make
for
it to
that
this
one.
one, you can make it to the next one. That's all I gotta say.
There's going to be 3 next year: Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and to be announced. So thank you, everybody, for coming in. Ian's hours are all booked up, says Dan. Not if we bribe them. Bribes work. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming in. My name is Gonzo. That is BrittdayCake, and we cannot wait to see you guys in Seattle in 9 days. That's right, we're in the single digits. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. We are going to go raid the Collector app YouTube. Don't forget, they are huge sponsors of Card Party. We love them so much. Because of them, Pat was able to give away packs from a base set unlimited booster box on the main stage for you guys, not for us, not for the creators, but for you guys. So come on in, say Card Party Raid when we get over to the Collector YouTube channel, and we'll see you guys in a week. Bye. Don't forget, collect how you want to collect. Peace.
That's cute.